Congress shut down the federal government over ACA subsidies, but an extension didn't make it into the final spending bill.
ACA tax credits will expire at the end of the year, potentially doubling premiums for 24 million users.
Republicans appear split on a possible extension. WHO 13's Zach Fisher is live at the State House. Congress is running out of time, Zach.
They are, Andy, Samantha. And if an extension is not passed soon, you already mentioned it, there will be a significant amount of Americans that will see their average health care premiums go up by $50 a month. At least that's what Congresswoman Mariannette Miller Meeks told us a couple of weeks ago. Right now, the tax credits do not have an income cap of those who can apply. And if no extension is passed, the cap of 400% above the federal poverty level will be put back in place. Congressman Zach Nunn signing on to co-sponsor a bipartisan bill that extends the Obamacare tax credits by 2 years, and it would allow people over 400% of the federal poverty line to apply for those tax credits. Today, I asked Congressman Randy Feenstra of his hopes to get a plan past the finish line to ensure these premium price spikes do not occur.
I think the number one thing we're focused on is reducing insurance premiums. The Affordable Care Act was not affordable, and it actually raised premiums 2- to 3-fold. And so we're trying to create a policy to lower premiums, to create dollars that go directly to individuals and to families instead of having it go to insurance companies. And this is what we're currently working on, and hopefully we can get that passed.
Not a whole lot of time left to do it. The sentiment coming out of the GOP is that less people can apply for these tax credits. It would not allow insurance companies to increase premium prices. Republicans call that subsidizing insurance companies by the federal government. Feenstra couldn't say that if a method would be a quick fix or a slow fix to have these insurance companies bring premium prices down, where Democrats argue that if there's not an extension, everyday Americans will be seeing that increase in monthly costs. Like I said, Mariannette Miller Meeks said it'd be about $50 a month for the average American. The government moves slow, Samantha and Andy, so there's still several plans floating out there, and if something needs to happen before the end of the year, so it's not quite a good indicator that an extension will be passed for these tax credits.
An extremely frustrating situation for consumers, for Americans out there right now. Thank you, Zach.